This is, in my opinion, the most slept on Anki tip. It sounds counterintuitive at first, but hear me out because this was the only way I was able to keep up with all my reviews from other blocks. What you're going to want to do is go into the options for whatever deck you're using, scroll down to where it says lapses, and change your leech threshold to something low, either 4, 5, or 6, and then change leech action to automatically suspend card. Anki keeps track of how many times you miss a card after learning it, and that's called its lapse count. Cards with high lapse counts are cards that you're both struggling with the most and cards that you're spending the most time doing because they're constantly coming up in your daily reviews. When you're doing Anki at the volume that you have to do for medical school, this can get incredibly excessive. Cards with high lapse counts is essentially Anki's way of telling you that whatever you're doing isn't working and that it's more efficient if you try to learn this material either through a different study method or by altering the card itself. By having Anki automatically suspend cards that you're lapsing frequently, you're going to have way more time to prioritize new information. There is an insane amount of material to learn for step 1. Do not make the mistake of spending 50% of your time just to learn an extra 10% of the material. I cannot emphasize that enough. I had my leech threshold set at 4 for most of preclinicals, and when I first made that change, I was initially concerned because I was starting to suspend a lot of cards, but not only did my exam grade not drop at all, I was able to retain way more information because I wasn't bogged down by reviewing the same old cards every single day. If you're anxious about having knowledge gaps, you can always go through and look at the cards you've leached every couple weeks and then try to relearn that material in a different way. Obviously, the more cards that you can mature, the better, but at a certain point, there's diminishing returns. Don't let the pursuit of perfection get in the way of very good. If you're like me and you're feeling overwhelmed by the amount of Anki reviews that you have due every day, do yourself a favor and lower your leech threshold to somewhere between 4 and 6. If you found this video helpful, make sure you follow because I'm going to be coming out with my complete step 1 study strategy that allow me to pass step 1 without taking a dedicated and also allow me to pass a medical school exam after having fasted for 5 days. See ya.